So now that we're recording, and yeah, it's been a while since we made one of these, and I think we need to get back into it. But been busy as always with everything else. But I guess my main bitch today is how clubs and DJs suck ass. Well, I wouldn't say all of them, just ones that you know want to take on DJs that have nothing but YouTube rips. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
So quantity over quality.
yep. And it used to be the other way around, but now it's kind of like we'll just take your warm body. We don't care. We'll work on everything else afterwards, even though it's supposed to be done fucking beforehand.
Yep.
Oh, I shouldn't have sworn. YouTube's gonna nail me now.
I think
Anyways, so
you're
yeah,
good.
that's where I am with that, and yeah, there's been other things going on, new club activities, other places been involved with, and yeah, just working a lot. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and other shit. Well, you got anything to add?
Well, if this is your first time watching, this is the Wicked Corner radio show podcast thing. I
No, we're
don't
not doing any
know.
podcasts. No, we're just making videos and just talking back and forth and going from there. I mean, yeah, it's been a few months since the last time we put anything up there, but that's why it's just kind of short and it's just kind of like, yeah. But you know how that goes. Uh huh. Look at that. Wonderful. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know. I maybe I've just been DJing too long myself and just making sure everything's nice and the songs are good and they sound good and other stuff like that. And then there's others out there that just don't really seem to give a crap.
Well, it's not even just that. You've been a club owner before and you have high standards, which you should because you can get into legal issues if you don't have those per se high standards.
Right. Yep.
And now my
But
phone is waking up.
there's
Okay.
there's places out there that just don't give a crap, and
No, they
that's
don't.
kind of what degrades a lot of it, and why I even bother doing some of the things that I do. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I don't try too hard when it comes to doing like voiceover work and shit like that because nobody really appreciates it, and it's a thing. So yeah,
No, we had people that did appreciate it, but they've since been run off,
a
you
lot of
know?
people been run off, or I wouldn't say run off. It's well, yeah, maybe it is run off, but they've been squeezed out because of difference of opinion and getting into other people's business where it shouldn't belong.
Right.
So yeah, I think we would probably just make this one a quick one today, huh?
Yeah, since you want to stick to strictly just what's happened in the last couple of hours.
Yep. You need to make a list of other things that we can probably yak about. I mean, I've pretty much could ramble off a lot of them in a matter of 5 minutes. But
Well, yeah.
you know, maybe we'll get some other people in here. I know we're working on one person in particular, and everybody's afraid to use their voice, which is kind of bizarre because you'll voice on Discord, but getting you to go on to another platform is like all of a sudden they become scared.
Well, because it's no longer per se private.
Well,
You
it
know,
doesn't
they
matter.
want to keep it private instead of actually speaking up and saying, this crap is going on and it's ridiculous. This mentality of I don't give a crap. I'm an owner, so I'm going to be however I want to be, even if that means being a complete asshole. Um,
Or they flip the switch and become a different person. So yeah,
well, yes, they switch flip the switch and yeah, they become a completely different person, completely bipolar tendencies and well, hell, you might even say split personality.
and like I said, it's like I said yesterday. I was working, and
Yep.
really, if it came down to it, if you're going to dictate certain things about certain things, you need to cough up some money.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
I mean, granted, what what we say, how much? It was like 50K an hour.
It came down to when you first got called out, they would have had to pay you about 45K. Now if we turned around and figured up how you had ended up working like
45K, is that like an hour?
no, that was for your like 3.5, 4 hours that you worked at your first call.
Oh, 45K. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about right. And nobody's going to shell out that.
No,
Nope.
no. Um, People want a tote saying real life comes first or no drama. Well,
Yeah.
when it comes to certain people, certain groups, that is very far from the truth. And if you want to argue that and say, no, that isn't true, that you don't make people feel like SL should be more important than their real life, come
I'll
have a chat.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to
We'll
say. If
open the platform. Come
I'll
have a chat with us.
I would love to open that platform. You want to come over here and say your piece? All the power to you. Otherwise, you're just like everybody else in the internet world who is a keyboard warrior. And,
Yep.
you can't back it up. So, and just because you are who you are doesn't mean anything to me. You know,
No.
I will pretty much say what I have to say. I may not type a lot of things, but I sure do have feelings and thoughts and everything like that, and how things go. And
Yep.
I may not agree with everything, but I'm really not going to voice it over text because it's just not how I am. I have a voice, I have a microphone sitting right here in front of me, and I have this platform, and that works for me.
Yep.
You know, so yeah. Plus, you cannot get everything can kind of get misconstrued for over text
Correct.
because there's no more emotion in your voice where you have that. Everything is just black and white on text, and it kind of sucks.
Yes, it does.
This is probably why I don't get into TikTok, and probably why I don't get into Twitter either, because it's just so, you know, here it's just all bland.
Yep.
I
It's
like
very black and white. There is no gray.
I like
And
a good conversation,
yes.
and that's kind of how it is. You know, I'm given a voice, and I'm gonna fucking use it. Oh, I'm gonna get
Yep.
dinged again for that one. Damn it.
And there you go again.
What?
You just said damn it.
I don't think that's as bad as word as the F word, but yeah, whatever. I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube that you have to listen to that stuff too. But hey, whatever.
Yep. Yep. So there's a lot that could definitely be gone over, and I do think that it is best that we come up with kind of a
A plan.
draft and plan as to which way we're going to go with everything, because it could just be a complete video of nonsense that makes no sense to anybody if we don't have it organized.
Yep.
So,
Yep. My door's always open here. You can come on down here to Woolly Bear. You can either see the notice that comes out when you land here, and you can message either one of us.
yep.
And we do have a Discord page, and I know Ruin usually puts that in the description on the video. So yeah,
Yes.
that's where you can find us. And I do have a Facebook page. You can find it there too as well. So all the power to you. It's everywhere we need to be and can be found.
Yep.
So yeah. All right. So I think we got 30 more seconds to go, and then we'll pretty much call it a day.
Okay. Well, like you said, check the description down below for anything. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz
Oh,
that
but
everybody says.
I did like a comment I heard this morning that people who get high um, tend to think that they're funny when they're not.
Right.
That
That
was
was
like,
a pretty good one.
that was a really good comment this morning I saw. That's
Yeah.
really good. And it's a good thing it's pointed out to two people who seem to think they're pretty funny and they're not. Anyway,
Well, it was funny reading. I know we're taking more than 30 seconds, but it was funny reading that someone smokes weed or smokes something to help keep their emotions in control. Um, it's called anger management. Look into it.
there's a lot of things.
You don't need something to smoke to control your anger outbursts.
Nope.
That's just ridiculous.
I it does have its medical uses, but when you're using it as a crutch for other things, that's more on you than anything else.
Yep.
You have
So,
no self control.
well, and there's plenty of doctors' offices around where this person lives. Um, there's lots of counselors and stuff. So I would strongly recommend, looking that up. Get yourself some help.
Yeah, it seems that mental issues seem to be more prevalent nowadays because of everything else. But we're not going to get into that because I am not from that generation.
I know.
You know, I am not.
Well, neither is that person, but they seem to want to jump on the bandwagon of some of the millennials and, oh, I'm just going to smoke a little something something and that'll make the world all better.
It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make
All
it better at
sunshine
all.
and rainbows and just make me happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No. No. I got a neighbor like that. Thinks that,
Well, it's
yeah, that's different. Anyway,
it's funny though, 'cause the person doesn't even live in a state where it's legal. I know this.
there's a lot of
I live in the
there's
same state.
yeah, well, it's legal here.
Well, it's not legal here.
I've
So,
I've yet to take you to a dispensary.
yeah.
And you really freak out like, oh, it's like my first experience going into one going, is it legal to be in here? Am I going to get arrested? Is this freaking like it's like being punked or something? That's what my feelings were when the first time I went in there. But I've been in there since then and it's like nothing. Just like a regular store,
Yep.
you know. But yep, I don't smoke that stuff. I'll eat
Nope.
I'll eat the stuff. I'll eat it, but no, the smoke drives me nuts. This is, as you know.
Yes, I know.
Anyways, we're gonna get off on a little tangent here, so
Yes, we
we
are.
may as well make a list for other stuff that we can come up with and kind of get to it because I'm probably gonna have some time at some point to not have to worry about some other places.
Right?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Besides, we still have Halloween coming up. So anyway, we're at 13 minutes. I think that's long enough.
Okay, fine.
Until the next time, we'll see you later. Whoever listens to this or agrees, make comments. Come on, bring it.